Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Going back, it's the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Darts out of the shotgun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line, thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes it in at the 21. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
On the set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. To the air, Milroe. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Milroe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. And a lone yard coming up.
19 target, 19 kill.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Got it, ready?
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to get it with the option. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. On play action with Dart. It connects. Got him the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants trim the lead to 1. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing here, Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
12 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Couple big yards on the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Okay, ready?
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, Milroe. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
That's cut for the first. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Walker on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. It's his running back. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, here's Dart. Brought in right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's escorted out.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has some daylight through the 40. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. Inside the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. When they just get to celebrate, they love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Milroe with it on first. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Come on. Hey.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing now, Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sing like it's your birthday. And you know we don't do.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go, set. 72.
Darts back to throw. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Let's go now. 19.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Not the way they drew that one up. It is down inside the 35-yard line.
Ready.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. They did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
On the jump.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Milroe now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases it.
And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Giants 14. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
10-10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Come on.
Darts out of the shotgun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it. I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Okay,
The
ready?
Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Deep in trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Setting up the running back screen. Has a lane past the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st down from the 42.
Ready?
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a give running right. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready?
Bill Rowe from the gun. Caught by his back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They're being real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready? Take off.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dart now against the blitz. He rolls to his right. Has him on a quick hitter. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Dart going to throw again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Seahawks are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Give now to the running back. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Shotgun now for Milroe. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, Instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain in nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down now. Here's Dart. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. Score. It's a pick six for Seattle. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Dart. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get it back after making... First half interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Running this one left. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go street. 70 Timberwolves.
Hand off to the back. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Liking 18.
They give it to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Here's the backup. First throw. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
On play action with Dart. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Viking 18. Let's go.
Your start now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Here's the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Walker on 2nd. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Viking, let's go now. Ready.
The running back gets it on the draw. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Setting him on the dive. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Dive play straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready? Bronco, go!
There's a dive up the middle. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Ready? Steady!
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Things going well so far. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Finds him on the crossing route. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, left. Bronco 80.
To throw. Here's Dart. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
For the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. There's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Ready?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks moments away from a 2-0 start. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. And send a receiver left.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Going to the ground again on first. Will be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Drawn up for him. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Take go.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Yards is the gain on the play. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Rushed out of the pocket. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's second and goal.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
One final shot here. Cut near the goal line. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the South is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock.